6 ways to milk your topic. In this video, you will learn how to move from the general topic area that you have extracted from the communication situation to ideas, and how to generate lots and lots of ideas. Let's come to the first technique for milking your topic to generate lots and lots of ideas. It's called brainstorming. It's called brainstorming because it resembles a storm in your mind. But first note that points are not captured in brainstorming as a list. The format we use is a diagram called a spidergram. And why is it called a spidergram? Well, because it looks like a spider. At this point you want lots of ideas and new and fresh ideas. Unlike a list which presupposes you already know what you have to say and it gives a certain order to the points, a spidergram expresses the natural flow of your thoughts, and it grows organically so you can make connections between points. Without thinking about grammar or spellings or even language, you put the topic in the middle and start laying out everything and anything that comes to you when you think about the topic. Don't even think about relevance. If something sounds relevant or irrelevant, well, don't think. Just put it down. As I said, brainstorming is called brainstorming for a reason. It is done quickly, it is messy by design, and the points are all over the place. In the end, what matters is the proof of the pudding. Brainstorming is productive. It generates ideas, lots of ideas. It is creative in that it allows ideas to grow links and connections among themselves. And it is thirdly done under some sort of time constraint. One particular variation of brainstorming is called mind mapping. As you can see, it looks somewhat different from an ordinary spidergram. The man who introduced the world to mind mapping, Tony Buzan, argued that the power of brainstorming is enormously enhanced by tweaking it with a few simple techniques. The first of these techniques is to write no more than one word per line. That allows for ideas to grow and to connect in any number of ways. The second is to use colors, visual stimulation, as well as drawing pictures and images is much more creative and allows the mind to think of things that would otherwise not have been possible. This brings us to the second method for milking the topic, asking WH questions. Of course, not all of them apply everywhere, but looking at the topic through the lens of who and when and where and how and why and what really opens up the topic in fresh ways. Remember, who would include whom and whose, just as what includes which. Another technique that will help you lay a lot of mental eggs is wearing different thinking hats. The idea was introduced by Edward de Bono, the Maltese thinker and theorist who coined the term lateral thinking, also known as parallel thinking. The 6 thinking hats represent parallel approaches or ways of thinking about a given topic. The green hat represents thinking out of the box. Nothing is out of bounds here. Unorthodox ideas, even weird ways of approaching a topic. Facts, quotations, statistics, all forms of hard data constitute the white hat. Yellow represents the sunny side of things. What are the benefits, the advantages? The black hat is the dark side of things, the disadvantages, the cons, the difficulties, the risks. If you want to approach a particular topic using your 6th sense, your intuition, as well as paying attention to your emotions, your feelings, that you're doing red hat thinking. The blue hat represents the thinking process itself. So how are you approaching the topic? What particular approach to thinking about the topic are you going to take? Remember, at the end of the day, you have to park all your ideas in your notebook on the spidergram. The fourth technique to unpack your topic and create ideas is to talk to people. And it doesn't have to be field experts, teachers and professors and researchers. You can weave your topic into a conversation with friends over tea at a cafe. But here's one secret for you. Nothing works like talking to strangers. Yes, strangers, particularly the less educated ones, like plumbers or housemates, even chowkidars. Well, maybe not all of them, but try to pitch the topic at their level, and you'll be amazed at how they engage with the topic in totally fresh, surprising, unexpected ways. The next technique for opening the jukebox of ideas is free writing. It is written as one word. Unlike brainstorming, where you put down your ideas in the form of word chunks around the nucleus of a spidergram, in free writing you produce sentences. You write on without stopping, sentence after sentence after sentence, and you write without caring for grammar or spellings or punctuation. And you write in chunks of 10 to 15 minutes. Peter Elber, who developed this technique, argued that free writing is best understood as a private exercise whose whole point is that you want to discover what you think about the topic. As he beautifully put it, meaning is not what you start with, it is what you end up with. The sixth and the last method I want to mention to gather new ideas is to soak in online programs. Yes, there is lots of material on YouTube and TED and BBC Radio, but I want to introduce you to some lesser known programs. First, download the Stitcher app or some other podcast portal. There are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of intellectually stimulating programs that can feed you, nourish you, and give you new ideas. I'd like to introduce you just to a handful of them. The first is the Tim Ferriss Show, which excels in long-form interviews that are several hours long, but each interview is a treasure trove of ideas. Then there is the Freakonomics radio show, in which Steve Dubner and his team unpack a specific topic related to health, education, society, culture, etc. And there are, again, hundreds of programs there. All free. All you need to do is to type in Freakonomics on the Stitcher app. If you're working on some controversial topic, Intelligence Squared is one of the best places. It features debates in which speakers, leading experts in various fields, propose or attack a certain point of view. The American website NPR, the National Public Radio, again, is an invaluable resource. So here's how you research a topic. You see this drop-down menu that is highlighted on the right-hand side, top right. Click that and you will see a search box. In the search field, you can write a topic, say Islam, and you will have literally hundreds of programs. In fact, there are 46,302 results, and these are all results from the NPR, National Public Radio website. And you can search them, filter them, order them in various ways.
Good luck!